Hi everybody, welcome back to Planet Arizona Comics where the temperature's hot and the comics are hotter. I've got for you today some IO4 books. Those are some books you should probably be keeping an eye out for. I have a series you should probably be seeking out in the back issue bins. And the first new comic book day haul books for 2022. First up, some business. I want to shout out Uncanny George for the subscription. Thank you very much. If you are not following Uncanny George, please give him a sub up. He's got around 730 subscribers and really is a channel I enjoy watching because he puts a lot of his new comic book day hauls, his garage sale hauls. I enjoy watching channels and seeing what people are picking up and what goes into their own personal collection. So if you haven't subbed up Uncanny George, do so. Also, if you haven't heard, Jim Comics is back. Jim Comics is a YouTuber from Canada. If you've watched him and you see my channel, you can see his influence on my channel. I don't claim to be anywhere near as good as Jim is. I don't claim to be as knowledgeable on the new books as Jim is. But what Jim does is he spotlights the books. He makes the books the stars of his channel, and he's really good with speculation and tying what's going on in current titles back to what's happened previously that we may not be familiar with or may have forgotten about. So if you want to check out Jim Comics, please do. I recommend him highly. He is really good at what he does. All right, first up for this week, got some IO4 books for you. These are some books I think you should be keeping an eye out for. And these are old crossovers. Not really first time characters meet in the Silver Age, because those are starting to get a bit pricey. But anytime you see core issues of or core titles like Daredevil or Spider-Man or Fantastic Four, where these characters are crossing over in titles, this is starting to become more sought out. So issues like Daredevil 17, which has a Spider-Man appearance. There's also 16, which goes for more than this, but you can pick that up. It really boggles my mind how you can get low to mid-grade copies of some of these books for around what you'd pay for today's hot ratio variant. And while those ratio variants seldom hold their value, these will. So these are just some examples. Daredevil 17. Iron Man number 9 has a cool Hulk appearance, and actually this is a reprint of a Tales of Suspense issue, I believe 76, I think it is. I'm not sure offhand. Marvel Team Up 15. This is a first meeting of Spider-Man and Ghost Rider. Anytime Spider-Man meets up first time with a character, just do yourself a favor. If you know that's the first time they meet, pick it up, because odds are it's going to become more sought after. You got Punisher meeting Wolverine from the 80s, really classic Jim Lee cover, first meeting between these two. And then Punisher Annual number 2, this is the first meeting of Moon Knight and the Punisher. I'm not sure if anything will happen with the Moon Knight series and the Punisher. I get a feeling that this is a good place to reintroduce him, but I don't think it's going to happen in this first series of Moon Knight coming up, but you never know. And it's not terribly expensive, so something you might want to pick up if you haven't started picking up yet. Oh, someone's out there. Now this is a series I think you can find for pretty cheap that you might want to start looking out for. With Marvel going more horror, especially with Doctor Strange 2 and introducing a lot of different horror aspects to the MCU. Ghost Rider and Blaze Spirits of Vengeance is something you can probably find in back issue bins. Not terribly expensive. This one might cost you between like $8-10, but some of these other issues probably in the range of $2 to $4. Number 2, come on up. Number 3, cool, just white cover. 4. I don't have 5, but this issue 6. In fact, Uncanny George was talking about this on a recent haul video, and it made me realize just how cool of a cover this is. This is a great Adam Kubert, or is it Adam or Andy? Adam Kubert. Venom hanging from the ceiling, the flaming skull. Oh, it's just, this is right at that point of the 90s when Venom was becoming really hot, and he and Punisher and Ghost Rider were just everywhere in the 90s. But that's one of the best 90s covers I think I've seen. So, and these last two are cool because this is Adam Kubert and his father, Joe Kubert, the legendary Joe Kubert of Sergeant Rock fame, working on covers for Spirits of Vengeance 7 and 8. And that's really all I have for this series. With them going horror, you can see them doing something with maybe Danny Ketch and Johnny Blaze at some point. So, something you might want to keep an eye out for. All right, let's get into the last 2 weeks of new comic books. I could show you all 4 weeks that I haven't posted, but that would take way too long. From 2 weeks ago, there's a Hulk number 3, hot book at the moment because of the Wolverine crossover, and some cameo first appearance of some Venom symbiote Hulk thing. I don't know. Also, I have not had a chance to read any of these yet, so I can't tell you what's if it's good or not, or if I enjoyed it. But I'm picking up 2 copies of this because a friend of mine at work is an old Hulk fan from back in the day. And he's got 2 little kids now. His wife is home watching them. Doesn't have the extra money to go out to a shop and spend money on comic books, so I'm pulling an extra one so I can give to him. Venom number 4. Amazing Spider-Man 86. I've been really enjoying these Art Adams covers to this series. This is a really good one. Just the spiders hanging off Ben Reilly here. And it's good that Adams is doing these covers because a lot like the Nick Spencer run, not that the stories are good. I want my Peter Parker Spider-Man. I really do. Or I want Miles Morales Spider-Man. Ben Reilly, he came after I left the hobby in the 90s, and it's not my thing. Miles Morales, Spider-Man 34. Cool cover to Star Wars High Republic number 13. This is coming to an end pretty soon. Star Wars High Republic Adventures, the Galactic Bake Off Spectacular, because who wouldn't want a Galactic Bake Off? Supposedly there's a first appearance of this. This is some old Jedi Master that's going to feature more prominently in the upcoming High Republic series. They're ending this current run of High Republic, and they're going back 100 to 150 years. I guess you can call it a prequel. So, definitely something, if you haven't picked this up, this might be something you might want to keep an eye out for. Nightwing number 88. One of the best series out there. Really great artwork by Bruno Redondo, and Tom Taylor's really killing it, as he usually does. Catwoman 39, Jenny Frison cover. Yeah, nice. Wonder Woman 783. Who is this? Is this Josh Middleton? I'm not sure. Did anyone else think this looks like Peggy Carter as Wonder Woman? Nice cover. Picked it up. Animal Castle number 2. Nice all-white cover too. King Spawn number 6. And finally, for 2 weeks ago, Lady Mechanica, the Monster of the Ministry of Hell number 2. Not the Joe Benitez cover. I guess I should start pulling this because I got to the shop that day and they're out of the Joe Benitez cover, and I just really prefer the Joe Benitez art on these covers, especially since this series is his baby. All right, books from this week. Saga is back. Issue 55. I can't tell you anything about the series because this is the first issue of the series I've ever picked up. Not sure if it's a good jumping on point, but after a 3-year hiatus, probably not a bad idea. Thor number 21. This is how good my shop is. I'm not even pulling Thor, and this was in my box. I'm like, okay. I know it's hot because this is the first full appearance of the God of Hammers. You know, Mjolnir. They made Mjolnir a character now, and supposedly after, I don't know, 60 years of working with Thor, she's now trying to destroy Thor. I don't know if that's accurate, but it's Donny Cates. Spider-Man 87. Mary Jane and Black Cat Beyond #1. J. Scott Campbell, I can't say enough how much I like him, especially his work on these two together. Marvel, give us a series. J. Scott Campbell, Black Cat, Mary Jane, please. It's written by Jed McKay too. I can't wait to pick up to dig into this because he's a really good writer. He did the Taskmaster series, which was one of my favorite runs of last year. X-Men #7, nice Pepe Larraz artwork. Although Jean seems a little large for what Jean's supposed to be. Justice League 71. There's solicitations for Justice League 75, which they're calling it the death of the Justice League. I'm not sure if that's a final issue, but Bendis is writing this, and whatever Bendis is doing, it's a good idea to either pick these up on new release day or look for them in back issues, because whatever Bendis does, there's always some significance to the runs. So I've been enjoying this, especially lately. The Royal Flush Gang are really kind of a cult popular characters. So I've been enjoying this run. The Batman Catwoman special. I've been pulling Batman Catwoman. I've been enjoying it, but man, I think it's time for this to be over. And I had no idea. This is like, I saw my bill. I'm like, why is this so high? Oh, this is $10. But then again, since they gave me Thor 21 and it's so hot, I'm like, I don't want this, but yeah, thanks. I'll take it. Gunslinger Spawn #4. Right out of the gates, one of the best covers of 2022, probably. Cool Mechanica cover. Didn't realize he signed his name Matt. Is that a new thing and I just never noticed, or I don't know. House of Slaughter #4 is the last book. So that's what I got for you guys this week. Let me know what you think. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.